She's a party beetle.
According to Jenny Kendler, ecological artist and activist, Jenny Kendler is an interdisciplinary artist, environmental activist, naturalist, and wild forager. Her artwork has been displayed nationally and internationally in museums and biennials. Her artwork has traveled from Storm King Art Center in New York through all the way in Kochi Maziris biennials in India. She has been asked specifically to produce interactive, environmentally engaged public art projects. She's also co-creator of Endangered Species Print Project. She primarily works with nature, such as trees, plants, dirt, stones, seeds, grass, land, and wood, but she also incorporates paint to illustrate ideas and scenes. She also has used books to get her ideas across in her artwork. She also makes sculpture which are completely biodegradable, such as soil, clay, natural fibers, and native seeds. Her work explores human culture and its relationship with perception of the natural world and declining of biodiversity. Her main goal is to increase engagement between artists, environmental experts, and the general public. Volcano rabbits are the smallest of their kind in the world. They feed on leaves and bark. In sign of danger, they create a high-pitched sound instead of thumping their feet. They are being pushed up the mountain slope by invasion to their habitat, overhunting, and climate change. Therefore, as a result, rabbits are running out of room on the mountain tops. This is a symbol of human activity threatening the planet, which are one of the main ideas of Jenny Kendler. She created a painting called Climate Change, Volcano Rabbits, which illustrates a woman stacking stone on top of the mountains, in an attempt to increase their habitat upward while they jump off the mountains. This painting is part of a series called Archipelago. The idea was inspired by the field of island biogeography, which studies bounded habitats. In places like mountaintops, helps us explain how ecosystems grow and evolve into isolated habitats. Jenny Kendler created a proposal which is reasonable for public to take action in her performance piece. She brings a food cart which is made just to feed monarch butterflies, which they only feed from the milkweed seeds. The monarch butterfly population is declining, and to prevent that, Jenny Kendler came up with this idea. She hands out balloons filled with seeds, and her audience is encouraged to take it home and pop it. This allows the seed to spread throughout the city. Food Cart is an interactive project that distributes threatened milkweed seeds. Anyone can help plant the milkweed seed in their backyard. By spreading the milkweed seed, people are helping feed local butterflies. This project is connecting people to help with climate change, especially higher authorities such as Mayor of Aurora, Illinois. He was inspired by the project where he prevented mowing along the highway from 300 miles, which increases space for milkweed to spread and provide food for monarch butterflies. Jenny Kendler was brought in by Maura Baker at COD. Their plan centered the idea around College Prairie Restoration Project. One of the activities involved interacting with Jenny Kendler's long-term project, the milkweed dispersal through the balloons to help spread the endangered plant milkweed. The balloon was being sent home with students inside the balloon to pop anywhere they like. The plan is to help preserve monarch butterflies. The population of the monarch butterflies has dropped to 90%. Another activity was the vegan barbecue activity where everyone gathered at the portion of prairie. The prairie managers showed how to burn brush to keep the prairie healthy. Lastly, they created biochar books, which are simply books written on climate change. However, the books are defunct, Jenny Kendler claims. They're either removed from a library or found in thrift stores where they are never read. They were useless until Jenny Kendler turned them into something useful to help climate change. They are installed in the permanent artwork in hopes to last for thousands and thousands of years at COD.
Because these have gone through the biochar process, they're actually an extremely stable form of almost totally pure carbon.
She is also known for creating drawings, sculptures, installations that are considered intimate, which explores people's perception of nature and overlaps the concept of art and advocacy. Some of the interdisciplinary connections can be made with her work is an environmentalist, zoology, botany, and advocate for climate change. Jenny Kendler is an environmentalist herself, and most of her art surrounds the idea of improving the environment that has been affected negatively due to human activities. Therefore, this is one of the field of study where people can help general public regarding making choices that helps the environment from contamination and harmful pollutions. Zoology is another field of study which branches from the work of Jenny Kendler. Some of her artworks, such as the paintings and her other projects, prioritize saving the endangered animal. Zoology is a field of study on the structure, evolution, habits, animal interaction with their environment, and their extinction patterns. With this field, one can determine the pattern leading up to their extinctions. In my opinion, Jenny Kendler's ideas and the product itself is interesting. I find it intriguing that she uses art to help environment, which requires creativity. The combination of creating art and making an impact on the environment positively is hard. She creates a lot of sculptures, but something that fascinates me about her, which differs from other artists, is the material she uses. Her materials are completely biodegradable, so even when she's creating a product, her priority is keeping the environment away from harm. I find her unique because she doesn't consider herself as an artist, but as an environmentalist. That mindset keeps the environment as the priority over her artwork. Food Cart is one of my favorite projects, and it's interesting that her idea created a domino effect by reaching out to people all over the city and inspired the mayor of Aurora to stop mowing. According to Art in America, other artists in the exhibition instead use emotive visual metaphors to embody our potential losses, to create memento mori for industrial civilization. Jenny Kendler's Underground Library from 2017 to through 2018 comprises 10 books on climate change from the last 5 decades that the artist has collected and biocharred, or burned slowly in the oxygen to sequester carbon. The resulting jet black shells offer a haunting elegy to books that have outlined their function. When the exhibition closes, they will be buried on the ground at the Storm King, thus preventing their carbon from entering the atmosphere. Her artwork is creating a positive impact, and there aren't any controversies surrounding her artwork. Most sources verify that her projects are connecting people in ways blog posts or any platform cannot. For example, NRDC senior scientist Sylvia Fallon states, each of Jenny's exhibits have reached people in a way that our blog posts and press releases never will.